It's the PK and DK show.
Please stand by. Stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air next.
It's the PK and DK show. Time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget normal.
The PK and DK show. Your average everyday couple fighting makeup on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
All right, welcome to the show. Look at everything is working for once.
Knock on some wood here.
Holy yeah.
Touch some wood.
It's a glass table, but
Yeah.
all right, we'll knock on it.
It'll work.
All kinds of stuff coming up. We've got a point counterpoint, an awesome point counterpoint. We got to talk about how we're on some new platforms. You've written some notes. You want to get right to your notes? What's so important that's written right there?
Why don't you read it?
Why don't you turn it towards the camera? Hi. I'm PK, and apparently I always forget to say my name in the show. I don't think that this is true, but that's what she says, by the way.
Yes.
Our show, if you're...
Hi, DK. Hi. Thanks.
We really should practice the intros to this program.
About me.
Like I forgot about Dre.
That's why I wrote
Now,
it.
everybody wants to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes up with them move the lips. It's a bunch of gibberish. So I forgot about you like I forgot about DK. What? All right, it's an unconventional look at life, live a great story. We try to remind you to do just that. We're hot messes, and we come on here and we talk about it, and sometimes we have good shows. Sometimes, like last week, we have bad shows. My apologies right out the gate about last week's show. We had just gotten hit by a ginormous tax bill.
Huge.
That day, and then stuff stopped working, and it's like everything piled up, and it was a rough show last week. It was a little bit of a rough show, but we're back, and we're charged, and we're good to go this week. Big thanks to everybody that podcast the show. I want to thank you guys so much. You could tweet us. You could Facebook throughout the week. You could follow us on YouTube if you'd like to do that. Spreaker is our main hub. That's where, like, if you're going to subscribe somewhere, if you can't join us to watch the show, and you can plug your phone in, you could listen to it, like, on the way home if you're out in Portland or something. But Spreaker is our main one. Now, if for whatever reason you hate Spreaker, the crap don't work, you've got some issues with it, I just put our show on TuneIn. So we on TuneIn now?
All right. TuneIn's great. I have that.
That's your big app, TuneIn.
That's how I listen to you in the morning.
Yeah, so you can follow us on that if you like. You can follow us on Stitcher as well. We on Stitcher, that's right. There you go. We're trying to make it as easy as possible for everybody. So, if you can't join us live, you can, join the show throughout the week. You can listen to it. Like I said, YouTube is the big one. You can watch it 24/7. Big thanks for all the views, whether you guys are live, and we'll do a little roll call here in a second, or whether you give us a view throughout the week. Appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Can't say enough. Point, counterpoint. Let's jump right into that.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Of course, we're on Point Counterpoint. You can vote online, www.pkndk.com. Click on the live tab, and then you're going to scroll down. It's going to say Point Counterpoint. And over the weekend, we were hanging out with our friends who brought some kids over, because in our apartment, we have a pretty bomb-ass pool. In fact, if you guys would ever like to join us in the pool, come on over. Nice pool. I've got no problems.
You want to have people come over and hang out with our bodies?
No problem. So this one of our friends brings over her, was it her sister's 3-year-old?
It's her niece.
Okay, and she starts going like real mom-like on my ass.
I'm
like
just
holding
cautious.
the kid, swimming with the kid.
Right.
At one point the kid is hugging all up on her with the tiny little arms like around the thing, and it's like resting the head. And
she's hugging me.
I'm looking at her sideways. I'm like, this bitch, she got want a kid. We can't have that. So I was trying the entire time to put the kibosh on her hanging out with the kid. I was like trying to take the kid away. I'm like, okay, it's enough kid time. Don't you want to go back to your what is it, cousin? Aunt? I don't know.
Yes,
I'm not sure.
Auntie Shanty, hence the name.
The whole time I'm trying to block this thing. So my question is, and to anybody, if you're in the chat right now, and we're about to do a little roll call and give you the respect, damn it, that you deserve. But if you have kids, what I want to know is that sort of like an iPhone or like a gadget? When you play with something, you really don't want it, but you play with something. I'm expecting this to happen with the iPhone watch.
Okay.
I don't want it, but I'm going to see somebody and I'm going to be like, yo, can I put it on real quick? I'm going to play with it. Next thing I know, damn it, I got to have the iWatch.
So you're comparing a child to an iPhone watch.
I'm just wondering, is it like, little hands around your neck, resting, probably called you mommy a couple times?
I don't think that happened.
Is it like a brand new gadget to where like you go from, I don't really want kids to I'm playing with the kids to, oh man, you know what? I'd make a pretty decent mom.
I think so.
She wouldn't at all, though.
Oh, how not? I treat you like a son. That sounds weird, but...
So please vote for us right now. We're going to, towards the end of the show, we're going to compare some of your votes and see how we're doing on that.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. Online now at www.pkanddk.com.
All right, now in the chat room tonight...
Hold up now. You're getting ahead of yourself.
This is my show as well. The
Christy
PK
Shirk.
and DK show.
Christy Shirk says, Team No Kids. Yeah,
John
girl.
says,
That's what I'm talking about.
TikTok, the maternal clock is ticking, PK, from John.
John, why you gotta, come on, bro. I have your back. Why you gotta do me like that, John?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else that you see?
We have Kids Are Great from 713 Anita.
Yep.
EM Gomez, Me Too, Team No Kids. Jason says, better upgrade to the mom van. But you got to be ready.
We're taking a mom van on a little road trip. We'll talk about that coming up in just a little. But you can vote online, and thank you to everybody in the chat. Keep putting your comments. We'll check out throughout the night. We'll be checking those comments. You want to do a roll call?
Yes,
Go ahead.
absolutely. So tonight we have Low-Key Thumbs, Manuel, Skylar, Christy, Mista, Reno. We have Jeff, Brandon, EM Gomez, Jason, Horizon, Marcus, Raymond, Joseph, John, Larissa, 713 Anita. We have Tony, Jake, and hi, Mom.
Yeah. Again.
Gotcha.
You have no idea that it's your mom in there. But again,
do.
like every week.
She's sending me messages on Facebook.
Coming up tonight, we've got a chick's story that was actually sent in, and I'm going to give respect to the person that sent it in here in just a few minutes. But this chick story blew my mind. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Are you serious? And then the response she got back, what she did is insane. That's coming up in about 25 minutes in the Ratchet Report. Be here. You don't want to miss that. Also, update on our intro featuring you. I'd like to talk about that in just a few minutes. I'm still working on it. I promise you. I've gotten a lot of you guys have sent me in your pictures, so I want to say thank you to the people that did. I think that some of the folks didn't realize that my Comcast email was working. It was. So I'm going to run down the names of the people that I have pictures. If your name's not on the list, we invite you to send us a little, just a selfie. Could be you and the wife, you and the girl, the other way around, you and the dog. We've got a lot of people, John, a lot of people with their dogs that they send in those pictures. That's fine as well, but we're asking you to send us your picture, especially if you like the show, because we'd like to feature you in our show in the very beginning of the program for our intro, this thingy that we play, this little thingy-majiggy. But I have that list of names coming up in just a few minutes, and we'll talk a little more about that. I thought I had seen everything from Japan. I wasn't going to be really surprised by anything anymore. Man, was I wrong. This video coming your way, we're going to play it in just a few, is just like... And I really kind of wanted to reenact it on our show.
Whoa. Wait till you hear what it is.
They don't get to see anything, though. You haven't even seen it, have you?
I heard about it.
All right.
And it seems a little grotesque.
All right, all the usual stuff, of course, paying our respects, the Ratchet Report, Wine Wednesday, back in the day, you name it, we got it. Emails, comments, and tweets, please send those in throughout the week. You can do that on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You can put it on the YouTube thing right in the comment section. I don't know how the hell that works because I always see like a little comment bubble that comes up and I click on it and I'm like, there's no effing comments. So, but if that's how you do it, we'd appreciate it. However you want to do it, send your emails and comments to us. Here's a few from this week. We'll start off with PJ Silva, who says, boom, liked you on Stitcher. He was our first person that liked the show on Stitcher.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that. Regarding Periscope, and I believe we have the Periscope going right now. We just discovered Periscope, and I want to talk about it in just a few. But CEO Forso was talking about he saw us sipping the other night. Why am I going to have the Periscope going up your dress?
I don't know. That's what I think about Periscope.
No, it's over. It's over there. It's on my phone. It's over, like right there.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello. But I just figure, like with Periscope, can't you do like weird things?
I'm not going to put it up your dress.
And then people are like, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it.
We'll talk about it. We'll also talk about this right here, the Astros. In fact, Alfredo was telling us there was a lot of empty seats we should have moved up, and I wanted to address the fact that we couldn't really move up because that's like the, I don't know.
That had like the leather seats.
Well, it's the box area or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the people with a lot of money, that's where that's where they go. So but thanks for the comment. Let's see what else. This is awesome.
We took a picture. The storm rolled in. That was insane. When was the storm? Sunday.
Sunday. This
the
particular storm was Sunday.
Look at this. This, by the way, a picture stitched together on my iPhone, right?
Ooh. That's pretty badass.
Wait, is that the...
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
iPhones take panoramic pictures like this one.
It's really cool because, like, it's not often you see a storm with so many colors going on, like the sun. I don't know why it was, like, orange over there. The sunset's behind us, not, like, in front and to the left. So I don't know what the hell was going on, but the storm was beautiful. And so I took some iPhone pictures, and I posted it on Facebook, and Bianca shared the picture, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, you really liked it that much that you shared it?
That's really sweet.
So then I clicked on her post, and she was like, awesome stormy night, right? And then somebody wrote to her saying, cool picture. Looks like you might have inherited your dad's eye for creative photography.
Oh.
At least I was able to pass on something more than bad headaches and stuff to you and your sister. At least got some of my imagination and creativity.
Oh.
And I was so close to being like, nah, she didn't. That was my picture. Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't know. I had your back, though. I had your back. I'm like, whatever, man, whatever. I got your back. Emails, comments, and tweets throughout the week. Send them into Facebook, Twitter, like I said, YouTube. You can even send them in at PK at ndk at comcast.net. That does work. By the way, that's where you can send in your pictures for the top of the show, the intro I was talking about a few minutes ago. Big thanks to the people that have sent in the pictures. Ken Johnson, took a picture with him and his dog, I believe. But Ken, I got your picture. Jacqueline, I got your picture. Kevin Albertson, got you. Joint Anderson, is your first name really Joint? Because if so,
I don't.
there you go.
Did he send that in on 420?
Better respect.
Get it? 420 joints. Okay.
All right.
Great joke, huh?
Stacy, of course, she sent in a picture. John Donaldson, that's one of our soldiers, John. So we got your pictures, John, as well. Damian, Mediaris, and Jacob all sent in their pictures. If I didn't say your name, send it. You could tweet me a picture. I don't care if it's like you watching the show, you at your job, you doing whatever the hell you want to do. Just, I'd love the people that honestly enjoy the show. I'd love for you to be a part of it. So again, send that into PK and DK at Comcast.net. Again, that's PK and DK at Comcast.net. Did you know, Tom?
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
Ooh. And then we're going to go right into Wine Wednesday.
Hell yeah.
The average
About time.
person now gets 10% of the calories from alcohol. 10%. So I was like, high five. We're above the average finally.
Yeah.
We finally are doing
Finally.
something. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I think.
That's called alcoholism.
Yeah. How many
Yeah.
of our calories do you think we get from?
It depends on the day. If it's the weekend, 70%.
No,
During
not
the week,
70. I would say like 40 on the weekends, maybe.
No, we eat
some days
crawfish
during the
and
week we don't even
beer.
drink.
Yeah, but on the weekends, yeah, a little too much. I have more beer than I do food.
We go pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Denise's Wine Wednesday.
Look at her.
Don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good.
She did she.
Oh yeah, no credentials.
Not one.
Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gonna be pointless.
Pile of
Oh yeah.
That's rude.
She don't even remember the wine tasting she's
Everybody.
been to.
White girl drunk.
Now, this is a pretty fancy wine.
All right.
It's called Pensador out of Spain. Pensador means the thinker. So thanks.
What does it mean? The thinker?
The thinker. Like, I'm thinking about this wine
Okay.
and going to tell you about it.
All right.
It's a product of Spain, and it's a Grenache. And if you recall last year,
Oh, here we go.
we went through some wines.
Uh-huh.
The Grenache is the one that's supposed to taste like chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
Yeah.
What was it? Black chocolate? Which one was it that I really loved?
Oh, I
there was a
think it was-
black chocolate
yeah.
wine that I was like, damn, that
It was good.
and it was like $25, and I spent the $25 to get a second bottle because it was so damn good. And I'm usually like, I don't spend that much money on wine. I don't have that much money to spend on wine.
Yeah,
but
not anymore. This one was definitely on sale.
I was like, man, that's so good, right? So I got the second bottle, and it didn't taste as good as the first one. So I don't know, but we're going to try this one. How much was the bottle? Where'd you buy it? Where can people find
I
it?
bought this at the local Kroger, which is similar to like a Fred Meyer. It was originally $18.99.
Yep.
And it got on sale for $9.99. I'm on that budget. And I had to get a screw off top because I broke our wine opener last night, and I don't know how to manually open it, so I just get screw offs.
That wine opener though was like on its last leg. I'm surprised that thing was still working.
Right.
But we got it from Costco. I think we can just take it back. I don't even think we need a receipt.
I'm
pretty
probably.
sure.
They'll just scan our card and see that we got it 6 years ago.
Big thank you to everybody for joining us.
Yes,
cheers to everybody.
cheers.
I know that I saw earlier up in the chat. I can't scroll up because I don't want to screw it. But damn, who was it that was getting a drink? One of you guys were getting a drink, getting ready for the show. So cheers to you. Cheers to everybody else. I don't care if you're drinking water or Gatorade or whatever. Cheers to everybody halfway through the
everybody.
week. We appreciate you.
Yes.
And happy
Cheers.
Wine Wednesday to you, my love.
Cheers to you.
And let's taste this Grenache.
Grenache. It's, remember, El Pensador, meaning the finger.
I love how you really don't look up anything about the wine. You just bring the wine to the table and you read the back label.
I'm pretty sure I told you all about that. It's from Spain. It's called the Thinker, and it's Grenache, which means it tastes like chocolate.
If I were to get the bottle, would all that be on the back?
No, read it. Read the bottle. Read the bottle word for word.
Okay.
I just shortened it up.
This chocolate wine from Spain is...
Doesn't say chocolate wine.
It says a Thinker right there. Was an intellectual proactive journal first published in 1762. Its subject matter ranged from philosophy to social behavior. And, okay, all right, just whatever.
So, I was
Cheers,
right.
everybody.
Cheers.
All right.
Look me in the eyes when you cheers to me. And how does it taste?
Cheers, Anita. Cheers, Jake. Cheers, Low-Key Thumbs.
It's so good.
Cheers, Larissa. Tastes like shit. Tastes like shit. What? Tastes like shit. What? Tastes like ass.
It's very bitter.
Hey,
It's very bitter.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. I mean, I'll still drink it because I've got issues, but it's not good at all.
I don't think I recommend it.
I wish I had TiVo or not TiVo, but DVR, whatever the hell the kids have nowadays. Because I was downstairs at the gym.
Oh, you were? Where's the? Oh, close.
So I was getting my coffee before my run because I'm like, I don't know if it's mental or not, but I'll take like a couple of shots of espresso from the coffee machine downstairs right before I got on my jog. And the Fox News channel was on, and I don't know what the hell they were debating it, but oh boy, on the Fox News channel, the anchor, I'd be curious. We should look this up.
Okay.
Oh boy, dropped a bullshit.
Okay, which one?
I don't know. Just put Fox News dropped or like
dropped okay.
something. Like
Fox
I was like,
News.
and I was sitting there and I'm like, what did that? And I didn't know if I heard it right, but then the chick was like, yeah, I don't curse like that.
Oh, you're swearing.
Yeah. Like right on the thing. I'm like, man, this would have been cool if I had like a DVR. I kind of wanted to rewind that, but I just feel like I lost a unicorn. Like I saw it and I could have captured it, but it like escaped. Nothing.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, good for him. He didn't get in trouble then. I am working on the intro like we were talking about a few minutes ago. I had to put that not completely on hold. I don't want everybody to be disappointed. I'm working on it. I'm going to have it. I promise you. Just give me a little bit of time, right? The reason is we were what were we doing when we came up with this pretty good idea?
What?
What were we doing when we came up with the Kiki idea?
We were taking her potty.
Were we taking her potty?
Yes.
All right.
We were walking outside. I was singing Rihanna's song in my head, and I was like, "Oh, Kiki probably says that bitch better take me potty."
And then I was like, "Oh, that's a good. We got to do that parody.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Like, we film some dogs and stuff, and be like, bitch better take me potty before I make a naughty." So then we started going back and forth, and I'm like, "Oh, I think we're onto something.
Yeah.
I think we're onto something." So, then I had to, unfortunately, and just you just have to bear with me. I had to put your project on hold, and plus, I figured we need to get some more pictures in anyway. So I had to put it on hold while trying to research how to make dogs talk. Right? Because I want to make the music video, and I want the music video to be Kiki singing the Rihanna song.
Okay.
So I'm about to show you one of the first tests of
I haven't
Kiki.
even seen it yet.
She hasn't seen it at all, right?
No.
Come on, look it right in the camera. Have you?
I have not seen it.
Now I will tell you, it's a very quick little test because it took like 3 hours to really try to get the minute things down to make it look like sort of legit, you know? So this is just a test, and you guys be honest in the chat at pkndk.com. If this looks like crap, you just let me know it looks like crap, right? But I have it. I want to play it for you. Keep in mind, after the first like 3 seconds, once he stops talking, you'll see other pictures of her.
Okay.
Right? The rest of the pictures are going to be in that order, but every single one of them, she will be talking when it's done. All right? So
When
right
dogs
now,
talk, very cute.
the only part where she talks right now is at the very, very beginning, right? And then we're going to work together on the lyrics in just a few minutes. But let me see if I can bring this up right now, and you can
Raymond is saying the new single coming to iTunes this summer.
that.
Bitch better take me potty. Y'all should know me well enough. Bitch better take me potty. Please don't call me on my bluff, for I make a naughty.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
Oh my God.
That's it. What do you think of the mouth, though? The mouth. Let me.
Bitch better take me potty.
Yeah, come on. You didn't see the mouth?
Let me see it again. It's very dark on my screen. Let me see it again.
Here, look at my monitor to the right. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Bitch better take me potty.
Oh my God.
So I'm still working on it. I'm still working on like making it like
Oh my God.
right.
I like
But
those,
also,
I like those eyebrows.
that's Rihanna brows, yo.
Yeah, I know.
That's Rihanna brows. Come on now.
Oh, Kiki.
So the lyrics go so far. We can tweak it. But bitch better take me potty. Y'all should know me well enough. Bitch better take me potty. Please don't call me on my bluff. Before I make a naughty. Poops are bigger than LeBron. Bitch better take me potty. Your carpet is what I'm going on. Like number 2. Kibbles and bitch. They cause this. Homie, I just ate a lot. Gross paw pad, Amazon.com. Just let me take a squat. Shit your wife on her knees. She got for a breeze cleaning up my spot. Don't act like you forgot. I've got to go a lot. Come on.
That's, yes.
There you go.
Very good, honey. Very, very, very good.
You got the bootleg M&M right up on here.
Yes.
Right? So that's why I haven't been, what are you trying to do? Are you trying
I was trying to play something, but
Well, you have to hit the button, not graze over the button.
The button.
But what do you think? Is it like we're working on it? Like,
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like? Is it all right?
We have people in the chat saying, LOL, I love it. It's pretty good. Kiki looks like a true gangster from John. Tony says Kiki got quite a mouth. Joseph, LOL, sounds good. So good. John, pimp chain and all. Yes.
So I'm sitting there with the camera. I'm like, motherfucker, open your mouth, damn it, dog. Open your mouth. And then she wouldn't open her mouth at all. So I had to like go back to After Effects and like really build her a mouth that moves.
Her mouth's open now.
By the way, I have, now she wants to, I had to move the Kiki cam.
Hey, that's all up my skirt.
Oh, hey, you're welcome. There you go. Big thanks to this week. By the way, I'll have that for you hopefully by next week's show. I'm working on it.
Damn, some PK is a new T.I. or Eminem.
Well, I didn't even do my favorite verse is
Do it.
turn up when you see me in the corner dumping my waist. Every time I do the crime, your carpet been defaced. In the bedroom doing business like tomato paste. Where y'all at?
I'm at-
Bitch better take me a potty.
Wow.
No. It
at
sounds
you.
a lot better when like the
Look at
chick
you.
that sounds like Rihanna sings it. When I sing it, it kind of sounds like ass.
Aw.
But trust me, yeah. So if you can come up with any kind of like lyrics or anything that you think that we should throw into the song, put it in the chat. Send them to me. You could tweet them, put it on our Facebook page, pkndk at comcast.net. Get them to it. Big thanks this week to, I'm moving too fast. I'll have the video, I think, next week by this time. All right, I want to get it done. I was trying to get it done for tonight's show. This chick got home early yesterday. She wanted to go to the pool
Yeah, of course,
all
it's
day.
my fault
So we're
again.
sitting there at the pool.
My fault again.
The whole time I'm thinking to myself, I could be like trying to animate her mouth and like, nah, you just want to get that sun. So I'm happy right now that her ass is burnt.
It is burnt.
Ooh,
You can't tell, though.
I don't think you can. If you turn around, maybe, like, I wonder if I can. I don't think you're going to be able to. Maybe we'll have to. Can I, you can't really tell. You can't really tell how bad. Can you guys tell how bad she is? She's bad. She's bad, right?
No, I just.
So earlier before the show, if you were watching the live 24/7 cam, she was like, put some aloe on me. And I'm like, all right. So I go, poof.
Yeah, slam. He has aloe in his hand, just slams it on my burnt back, just like, pshaw. That's what you deserve. That's what he said. I'm like, that's rude.
Pshaw!
Pshaw.
Is that how I do that?
Yeah, can you zip me it back up?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks I'm naked.
That's my new sound. Pshaw!
Pshaw.
All right. Big thanks this week to Jake Asback. He sent in the Party Girl story, which we're going to get to in just a few minutes. Hang on for that. Alfredo Rodriguez sent in the iPhone versus the Android story. I've got that coming up in our WTF segment. Jeremy Douglas sent in the 3D printer. I'm going to need one of you guys to educate me at some point, not now, but at some point on 3D printers, because I swear to God, I have to be the only person on the planet that just can't grasp.
I don't get it.
Well, of course, you're not going to get it. You're a chick.
That's rude.
There you go.
That's
You gotta get
rude.
3D printers. Why don't you explain Bitcoin to me?
Explain what? Pimpcorn?
Exactly my point. So, but if somebody can't explain 3D printers to me, I'd really love to, I'd appreciate it because as I understand it.
Prints and it's in 3D.
It's a 3D, yeah. As I understand it, you can make things with it, right? But every time I go to the Home Depot or a computer store, they're taking forever to make something that's like, what do I miss? What am I missing? I'm missing something. I've got to be do you have to be pretty?
You have to wear glasses?
What would you wear glasses for? It's a 3D printer. Don't look it up right now. Trust me. If I can't figure out, you don't even have a shot in hell. But let me talk to my fellow dudes
rude.
right now. Because every time I walk by these things, right, they're making a Lego, and it takes 2 hours. I'm like, what's the hype about this? Do you have to be so smart that you can print out the pieces to put something together like a car or something? I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm missing something. Jeremy, thanks for the thing. Apparently, if you're into 3D printers, you can pick one up for $180, I think the Kickstarter is, and we have the link online, www.pkndk.com. Big thanks to DK, who put up the Texans schedule as soon as it came out last night.
Of course, I'm all about that.
Are you excited about any of the games?
Yeah, opening game is against Kansas City, so got to take that Monday off.
But is there and I love how you phrased it. You phrased it not like this is the Texans schedule. You phrased it, here's the list of Mondays you're going to need to be off.
Yes, I mean, there is a Friday, so you got a Thursday game.
There you go. How true is that, though? How true is that statement? Now, forget the schedule. Here's your Mondays that you're going to need to decide which ones you can take off. Is there specific ones that you were just yeah, this is the team that I got to see this year? Like the Seahawks, we don't play them.
I mean, I'm excited to see whoever we play, obviously, but no, I was looking forward to the Eagles, Seahawks, 49ers. 49ers is preseason.
We're not playing any of them?
Not that I saw, not that I can remember.
All right.
But Seahawks, no. Sorry, 49ers preseason.
Why are you knocking on the glass?
I was trying to get your attention.
Is that a new? I put up the preview of a movie that looks amazing at pkndk.com. It's called Tomorrowland from Disney. The only thing I'm not really hyped about is the fact that the guy that wrote Lost and Prometheus. Well, both things that raise great questions, great plot questions, right? When you want a series or a movie, you raise those questions. You're like, damn, yes. Both projects that have horrible endings. The dude can really create something and has no idea how to button it up and answer questions. So I think Tomorrowland's gonna be cool, but it's not gonna be awesome because he's involved. Also, the crazy tree hugger guy that I have coming up in the WTF stories of the week, that is on there as well, and we'll get to his story in just a few minutes. Hang on.
So let's see what these bad boys bring to the party. Roll it. Tape.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple fight makeup on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
Dysfunctional indeed. How about the fact that we're not purple yet this week? I guess that doesn't happen until later on, though.
It's because we touched wood.
We don't have... Oh, yeah. We're going to get to that story coming up.
Oh, wait, what?
What? Saturday night, the girls were hanging out at the bar when some other girls started some beef. Now, keep in mind, your boy is
Jealous bitches.
Next level drunk. So I didn't see any of this. Don't ask me to confirm or deny any of this because I don't remember it. But the story goes.
We're at a bar. There's three girls that are hanging out with some two guys and then doing whatever. They were kind of dancing, feeling themselves, whatever. My girlfriend and I, we go and hang out. We play a song, shuffle back. We go and we play a song, and then we're dancing to it and having a great time.
Why did you go so quick by the song you played? You're
I
like
didn't know
almost
if I was allowed to say
truffle butter.
Yeah.
Why?
I didn't know.
What part of that could you not?
I didn't know if I could sing it. I didn't want to
go
get
ahead,
in trouble.
please sing it, please.
Truffle butter in your fish fillet. Yeah. My hands on my hips on the top, do a new dance move. Yeah, this is my story. Truffle butter. Yeah. Not quite.
Apparently,
Anyway.
she missed the whole uncensored part of this program.
That's not part of the story. So after we got done doing our dance thing, we went to the bar to order drinks because we were very thirsty. And we happened to be standing next to the girls' guys, but we're at the bar, so we didn't
Oh, you trying to throw some game at some dudes?
No, I'm obviously
I
married.
wonder if she wanted to beat your ass.
No, not interested. Definitely not interested. So the two guys are standing here, and then we are here on like their left side. And then the chick, like as I have my hands out like this, trying to get the drinks, she like dives under my arms to go and kind of like pushes me out of the way. Excuse me. And I'm like,
She was like,
she's like, psh. And she did that move, like when you shake your head, and you're like, excuse me.
why don't you just do a stripper move? Like,
I was trying to like, if you were me, if your arm was like this, you got under
coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for DK.
Why are you letting me finish my story?
Dark horse.
All right.
Truffle butter.
Anyway, so as I got my drinks and I grabbed them after she went under my arms, and then my friend went behind me and she's like, bitch, we're just getting drinks. And then she's like, we're not trying to hit on your man. And then they start talking and they start moving their hips. And I'm like, I don't have time for you. I'm not wasting my time on you. And I took the drinks. I was like, come on, girl, my girl. And then we went over to you guys and then told you the story.
Ladies and gentlemen, another pointless story from DK.
I'm just wondering.
What's your question in all this?
My question is like my girl, she wanted to step up and be like, hey,
Your girl is gangster.
We're not trying to mess with your guys. And she'll probably tell me your guys are ugly anyway. Why would we be interested?
Yeah, she's gangster.
And then I was just like, no, they are not worth our time, even though I'm talking about them now, but they're not worth our time or our energy. We can focus it on drinks.
She wanted to fight them? What are you? Where's the question? I'm still trying to.
The question is, if
you're
my
like
friend
the
wanted
Riddler
to fight,
right now.
if my friend wanted to fight and be like all talking smack to them, should I have been like, yeah, I got your
Bitch,
back?
you gotta throw
or
down.
Say no.
You
they're
ain't got your
not
friends
worth
back?
Our time. They're little. Like that's not worth our time. Let's just bounce out.
But if she wants to fight, you got to fight, girl.
I won't. But I didn't want to.
You gonna watch your friend get her ass kicked by two chicks?
There was 3.
What kind of friend is this, folks?
Not a
What
good
kind of
one.
friend is that? Not the best. Not the best.
I just wanted
You gotta
my
have your
drink
friends
in
back.
peace.
You gotta have your friends back.
Okay.
We'll throw it in the chat. www.pkndk.com. Would you guys have your friends back if you kind of know that they may have started the fight or whatever? Or would you be like, well, you started the fight. You have to be responsible for your actions.
Or it's not what? Yeah, they weren't worth my time. I had other things to do.
Yeah, but it's your friend. Like if stuff starts, fish swing.
Fish swing.
You've got to get
Fish
all up
swing.
in there.
Fish swing.
By the way, I'm not proud of this video. In fact, I don't even remember her shooting this video.
Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. I had better things to do, like record videos, drunk ass, play basketball. Let's see it.
You have to understand, I'm typically really good. Really good
Where's
at
our
the
friends in the
basketball
chat
game.
right now?
At the basketball game, I am 100% money. Typically. Right? You take me to the cook-off, to a rodeo, to a carnival. You take me there. I'm the guy guaranteed 100%. 10 times out of 10, I'm walking away with a bear.
It might be this big.
There you go.
Where's that bear? But
Bitch,
he's got
don't get greedy. You're still getting a bear. Let's calm your ass down. My point is, I'm usually pretty good. Like, I can usually, So, I'm playing my buddies, and I think this is like the 3rd round of me straight up losing. Like, welcome to Suckville. Look. I just no rhythm.
What are you talking about?
Just embarrassing. No rhythm.
You're making them.
Not enough.
You're making them pretty good.
No rhythm. Oh, what did you
Wait,
say?
I don't know. I looked pretty wasted there.
Whoa.
I don't know if we want to see that part. Somebody's grumpy.
Somebody's grumpy. Somebody's so grumpy.
Why is my face so red? Oh, I just got done dancing and almost being girl's ass. That's what happened. Oh my
Somebody's so grumpy.
Somebody's grumpy.
What? Did you have an accent? Did you pick up an accent? Somebody's grumpy.
I don't know.
Are you Valley Girl? Are you like British accent? Like
action.
What are you?
I don't know.
Somebody's so grumpy.
Why don't you go back to you like screaming your head off? Ah! Like you're the Hulk. Grrr! Smash,
Because I'm
Hulk,
so
smash.
mad, man. I'm usually so good at...
miss you, sweetheart.
So if anybody wants to hang out with us on the weekends, that's what you can.
That's where you'll find us. It's not our fault. The Rockets, which is the basketball team here, won that night. So they had $3 shots, and we had like 12 different, like all colors of the rainbow, which would be 7, not 12. Let's move on.
And I love how, like, when I hang out with you guys, I'm like, I'm I can't even.
You guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to kick off the Ratchet report right there, because that's about as ratchet, I think, as you can get right there. You know, that's about.
Somebody's grumpy.
Somebody's grumpy.
Oh, I didn't even see that before I sent it to you.
All right, you ready for our ratchet jingle? Because that should have been after the jingle. 1, 2, 3. If you're ratchet and you know it, and your face will really show it. If you're ratchet and you know it, clap your ass. All right. Story number 1 is obviously what you just saw right there.
Oh. Yeah.
Story number 2 goes by the name of Kenneth Croder. We have his picture online, arrested, trying to follow me on this because there's so many things I'm puzzled by in the story. Kenneth was seen by his neighbors trying to have sex with a tree. All right. Now, let me just stop right there, because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I almost can understand. I wouldn't do it because it like just seems like, but the cars or whatever, at least there's like an opening. Like, what do you do with the tree?
There's like a hole in a tree.
Is there? Where?
I don't know.
Do you think you found a tree with a hole? And what if there's critters in there? What if there's like fire ants in the hole?
I don't know. What if like there's like honeybees or like ants and
I wonder if like honeybees. I wonder if honeybees for a minute. I wonder if they feel good for just a second.
Ew.
Just a second. You're like, yeah. Ooh, it stinks so good. Oh! You know what I'm saying?
That's so creepy that you just did that. I'm going to erase that from my head.
So part number 1 of the story is homeboy, trying to have sex with a tree, which I would think the bark and stuff would just tear his stuff up. So the neighbors call the cops. The cops show up. When the cops show up, right, they pull out the tasers because homeboy's being unresponsive, right? They tase him. Now, I was thinking up until this point that old boy was on Somalis, because if you're trying to have sex with a tree, you're obviously on some serious drugs.
Right.
But what makes you want to rub up on stuff? I was thinking probably mollies or like ecstasy or something like that, right? So when the cops showed up and they shot him with a taser, old boy pulled the prongs out.
Of the taser?
Right out of his body. Just like, pulled him out.
Wow,
now,
definitely on drugs.
At this point, I'm like, it can't be mollies or ecstasy, because I think that you probably would rub them. Maybe they'd feel good.
I don't know.
But I don't think mollies or ecstasy, you're pulling them out of your body. It's got to be something more severe, right? So then, and probably my favorite part of the story is he went after the cop, pulled his badge off, right? And tried to stab the cop with the pin of the badge.
Oh my God.
Like the little pin?
Yeah, the one that can probably not even like poke you through your skin.
I'm going to have to say you watch your mouth, because have you ever poked yourself with a safety pin? That shit hurts.
Yeah, but you don't like pierce through your skin. And no, I haven't poked
That's what
myself with a safety pin. Who does that?
But you're putting something on, you're like,
Ow.
But that's my other thing. It's like, thank God for that drug, because he's not going for the gun or anything. He's going for the badge, and he's like, oh, little pin. Like,
who does that?
Yes. And one has to wonder, like,
bath salts. Oh.
Was the cop like, ah! Somebody's grumpy.
I like the song that's in the background too.
Can I get a head up?
Headstrong.
Okay, hold on. Can I get your head strong?
Right?
I don't know. Is it?
We be up in the club. Can I get a head?
Ah! Somebody's got the words wrong.
Somebody's grumpy.
Oh, I can't get enough of that clip. All right, let's move on. How about a pastor somewhere like, Nigeria, got 20 of the Congress lady, not Congress lady. What are they called when you go to church? Congregants? Is that a...
No.
Congregants, yeah.
Oh, no.
Somebody back me up in the chat, pkndk.com.
Oh, headstrong. sprung. Can I get a
head sprung? Can I get a head sprung?
Definitely not headache.
Congregates.
Congregates?
Yeah, did somebody just get me in the chat? By the way, John said bath salts for the last guy. So old boy, back to the Nigerian guy in the Ratchet report, continuing right now. He got 20 people pregnant because he said God told him to. No matter if they were somebody's wife or whoever, God told him you had to have sex with them. So he got 20 members, including several married ladies and girls. The pastor complains to be obeying the spiritual injunction. My question is, how come somebody hasn't killed this guy and said, hey, well, God told me to do it if it's cool for him to have sex with all these people, including young girls, because God told him to. Yeah, but what are the people in the congregation called?
Oh, congregate.
Boom. That's what I'm said.
Congregate. But that says to bring or come together in a group, crowd, or assembly.
But you feel what I'm saying? Like, how does he get a pass by doing all this wrong? Can't somebody stab him in the neck and then be like, well, God told me to take care of him. He was evil. Like, wouldn't the same philosophy or logic go behind that? Not philosophy, but logic, right? You would think. Anyway, that's story number 2. There's a service in story number 3 called Kink BNB.
Kink?
Yeah, BNB.
Oh,
like Airbnb, except you can rent other people's sex dungeons.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you like that?
That's not what I was thinking.
You want to get busy.
Someone else's dungeon? No, thank you. That's disgusting.
I get busy in a Burger King bathroom. Do I A? Take her to Kink B&B. Do you C?
What the hell?
Lay her under me. Do you D? All of the above. Because Digital Underground, come on, what you doing?
I think you made that up.
There you go. Story number 4, a fight broke out in Australia after 2 ladies collided on the dance floor. They went outside to fight it out, and another chick in the Ratchet report, of course, showed up and started swinging adult toys. Like, because ladies, do you carry those with you? You don't carry. You don't have adult toys in your purse, do you?
No, I don't have one in general.
But who's like ready like to go and to attack somebody with that? Why is that sad?
That I don't have one.
Well, you got a human one right here, 24/7, baby. What's up? Why are you laughing?
Sure. I feel fat. I know you want to take a bath with me, but I don't fit in the bathtub.
What about when I want to get it on and you make excuses?
I don't.
My ass.
I just do it.
I'm going to start tweeting every time that I want to get it on and you say no. There's going to be a tweet and we're going to have a keyword. You all follow me at PK and DK. I'm just going to tweet out one word.
Okay.
And that's it, right? I'm not going to describe the scene or anything, but it might be a Sunday morning, a Friday night. You're just going to, following at PKDK, you're just going to see a word pop up, and you're going to know that this bitch said no. Now, the question is, what should that word be? In the chat, you guys get to decide. Give me something that, like, I feel, and we'll pick that word.
Okay.
PKandDK.com. If you like, you could tweet us the word as well. But I don't. Do you have our PK and DK thing up on your thing?
I was trying to, but
because I'm periscoping like a motherfucking boss.
I know, but it's weird. It says we don't have anybody watching us.
Well, maybe, probably not, because they're like all watching here. But that's not the point. Can you just monitor? Don't play that. What are you doing?
What?
Are you retarded? Special, slow bus. Turn that off and monitor the account. So if we get a thing, it could pop on. Now you flipped your phone upside down. How are we supposed to know?
What am I doing? I'm the only one on there. I've been monitoring.
Close out of it.
Like, turn it off? It's off.
Are you stupid?
What are you talking about?
Monitor the account. So
What's
if
account?
PK and DK.
On Periscope or on Twitter or
on
Facebook?
Twitter. So if somebody says, here's the word, we can be like, oh, yeah.
Not Periscope.
Oh, my God.
I just got confused.
Holy Jesus. No more wine for your dumb ass.
Shut your mouth.
There you go. I'm pretty sure I was pretty clear about that, right?
I wasn't listening.
Hashtag declined. I like that. That's good. Hashtag decline. Time to find a tree. Oh, that's good, too. Ouchtown is pretty not bad, not bad. But still, my 2 favorites are declined. Decline, though, it explains what just happened. Time to find a tree, I think, is more of an inside joke that I kind of like. Time to find a tree. Let's see if anybody can beat that. Hey, she figured out how to monitor our Twitter account. There you go. What are you doing watching the other thing? Like, what are you doing?
I thought that's what you were saying. You wanted to get Periscope or whatever.
What show are you like?
Is that like Telescope? Periscope?
What are you doing?
I don't know what that is.
Are you on drugs? Did you
No.
take something like when I wasn't looking?
I wish, but no.
Are
This
you
is
gonna
real.
have sex with a tree here in just a few minutes?
Unfortunately, this is real.
And when you get, you're gonna pull the prongs out of your nipples?
Ow. No.
All right, moving on now with my final story in the Ratchet Report. I had, this is a story that was sent in by one of you guys. I said it at the beginning of the show. I didn't copy and paste the name, so my apologies to whoever sent this in. No, put the wine down. Put the wine down. You do not need any more wine. To the couch, I like that. Preach, PK. I don't know about preach to the couch. I mean, I still really like Time to Find a Tree. Time to Find a Tree might be it. All right, last story, and I'm curious. I wanted to get your feedback on the story, but like you're so gone right now that I don't know if you can.
Here.
Can you formulate a thought?
Come here, honey. Let's focus together. Look into my eyes and tell me, what do you want me to do?
All right, I'm gonna continue with the show now. It's a Dear Colleen. I had
listening.
Good. I'm glad you're listening. Can you listen that way where the people are watching? Oh my God.
Colleen says.
Colleen wrote, no. This chick wrote into Colleen. Colleen, I guess, answers questions in the newspaper. So no. Says, I had sex with 25 men at a party. Now I'm pregnant. What should I do? There was porn on the TV, and stupidly I decided to copy it. Now I've discovered that I'm pregnant. None of the men there were condoms. I don't know what to do about the baby, but I don't think it's sensible to continue with the pregnancy. I'm obviously have no idea who the father is. He could be any of 25. I feel very ashamed. Now.
What a whore.
All right.
There you go. And how do you count them? Do you have like a marker and you're like 1, 2, 3?
Jake sent in the
4.
story. Thank you, Jake. Now, here's the thing that I found even more interesting, and you let me know your thoughts on this.
Okay.
After a nice long pause, just like, Colleen wrote back, your letter makes me really sad. Which that part I kind of have to agree with. It's a sad kind of, I'm sad because you think so little of yourself that you allowed these men to use you. Now, here is where your boy has a problem. Can't she have some of the blame here? Was it really all the dude's fault? At what point do you have to take responsibility for having sex with 25 men? It wasn't like she said in the letter that they took advantage of her at all. Maybe you enjoyed it. Who knows? We don't know the specifics, but if she started in her letter saying, I was raped, that would be a different story. She didn't say that. She said I had sex with 25 men, and now I'm pregnant. I feel ashamed. So why is it the guy's fault? Why can't she have some of the fault?
She said that she was watching porn and copied it, so obviously it's her fault.
So, yeah, so do you disagree? Because I think I disagree with Colleen, who says you allowed these men to use you.
I don't think, no.
Right?
She
has to have some responsibility
and let it go in.
You need to know how much you're drinking and people you're hanging around with. I agree with that.
Yeah, no shit.
It also makes me angry that not one of the guys at the party tried to stop and considered how you were going to feel the next day. I agree with that as well. Out of 25 guys, really, who the F are you hanging out with that not one guy tried to stop that? I don't know. It didn't say. It didn't say in that. But it's amazing. You would think that one of the guys would have stepped up and said, this isn't cool. Right? It's not cool. You can't change what happened, but hopefully you've learned a massive lesson. You need to stop beating yourself up, focus on the future. I agree with everything else, but I just, the first thing really just bothered me because I'm like, why immediately is the blame going on the dudes? Now, I would call the dudes nasty as hell. Who would even want to participate in that? Like, that wouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying? Like, nasty. That's disgusting. Especially, bro, number 25. Come on now.
Yeah, and ouch. Like her body. Ow.
So I wanted to ask you, how many dudes in one night?
No.
All right, just making sure. There you go. Whoa.
Peace sign.
Whoa. Is that a peace sign or is that a number sign?
I'm just kidding.
Can I get a headstrong?
Headstrong.
Here we go. PK always says people must be heard.
757-414-PKDK.
Got a comment?
757-414-PKDK.
People must be heard.
What are you barking at? There's nobody at the door.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Watch those legs. Not even Springer would touch that situation. That's from Tony.
Yeah. Do you want to catch up on some comments there?
Yeah, we have Horizon says hashtag test that pregnancy. 713 Anita unprotected sex. Why couldn't she be safe about it? Hashtag 4. The last man is the caboose. LOL gross from John. Raymond says hashtag typical college party.
What, didn't Rolling Stones just get like in trouble for misrepresenting like a story or something, or fabricating a story,
it was
or
from
something?
a fraternity. Yeah.
Yeah, but they like made it up or something.
Well,
or somebody lied or something.
Somebody lied and they just went along with it because it was a great story, but there's no truth.
I'm just saying, it's just
whole
like
truth behind it.
It seems nowadays that like, you know, everybody, like, you just got to take responsibility for some of your actions. That's all I'm saying. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you're in situations where you can't. And absolutely, I got your back. No blame. I get it. But, you know, when you start off, I was watching porn, I decided to act it out, and then next thing I know, I'm pregnant. Well, you got to take some goddamn responsibility, right?
Yes,
It's not just on the dudes. The dudes are nasty as hell, but you got to take some responsibility. Moving on now to some more nasty news, but I'm going to push it because I can't go through two nasty things all at once. It's just too much right now. But let me tell you about this app, this crazy new app. Since you want to what's the thing that you were just doing there? Periscoping it up right in the middle of the show. Since you want to do that, let me tell you about another app that's awesome. I don't think we can get it here. Probably not going to be here like ever. But in China, if you have an iPhone, you can download this app where you can like pay $30 to $80 to hire a hit guy to rough somebody up. How awesome is that? There you go. Dude, are you kidding me? That'd be so awesome.
To rough somebody up for $80.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh man, he pissed me off. All right, you ain't gonna pay me back? It's cool. $30. Yo, can you just give him a couple of black eyes for me, please? Come on now.
Why don't you do it yourself if you're that like gangsta?
I mean, look at me. Who am I gonna rough up?
Well, maybe you shouldn't do it then.
Unless they're like a little short person. But that's what I'm saying. That's why the app has a market.
PK?
What's the problem?
Be polite.
What did I say that wasn't polite? I'm missing.
You said something under your breath.
Okay. Speaking of Periscope, we Periscope the hell out of stuff. Right? I kind of like. Have you been watching other people on Periscope or not?
Just yourself. Just you.
You haven't been like. You're missing the best part of Periscope, which is like.
I don't know what it is. I was waiting for you to explain it on tonight's show.
Well, you've messed with it. You were watching it during the show.
I was watching your Periscope. I don't know.
Periscope, if you haven't used it, is an awesome app where like people can just broadcast live. We're broadcasting live right now on PK and DK, but who cares? Because you get the whole experience right here. Periscope has good and bad things, right? The good is that if you're watching other people's Periscopes, you can just like you're randomly clicking on videos, and you literally within like 20, 30 minutes.
Yes. I'm listening every 20, 30
Within
minutes.
20, 30 minutes, you can go around the world because typically, like, when you Periscope people, they're, like, in Europe somewhere, especially when I do it when I get home from work. Like, you know, if I get on Periscope, it's, like, nighttime over there, so everybody's at bars, so you see people, like, hanging out in bars in London.
Periscope is then essentially an app on your iPhone or all phones?
iPhone, not on Android. I think it's just on iPhone. I think Android has a version of Periscope.
Oh, and it's essentially a live stream of wherever you are, whatever you're doing. You're able to...
You just go to random people. You just go to random people and you're like, oh, this guy's live here. This guy's live there. Like, for instance, when we were watching the Country Music Awards, which I don't know why the hell it was on in this house.
I like country. It was in Dallas. Texas Pride, I guess.
But, you know, we launched Periscope and somebody was backstage and they started just broadcasting live backstage. Now, the good is the fact that, again, you can go around the world. You can see different people, different cultures. You can see all kinds of stuff in a matter of minutes, right? The bad is that it's people like, you know, you and I doing it, and it's nothing is steady. It's like all like inducing vomit kind of, what was that movie? The Running into the Woods horror movie? You know what I'm talking about, though? With, like, the camera's all shaky. It's kind of just like that, right?
Yes, yes.
And then you see, like, a lot of, like, chicks just doing the duck faces for, like, 20 minutes. Just, like, holding it there. Well, I don't know how long, but, like, you'll see them doing that, right? Maybe I need to figure out how to record the feed from my phone because you'll see chicks just doing the duck faces, like this, right? And then you see dudes writing comments because you can chat with them. And it's a one-way chat system so they can see the comments, right? So you see, like, all these creepers. They're like, take your top off. Oh, yeah, do that again. What are you wearing? Show me around your room. It's like the craziest, creepiest thing ever.
That's what I thought that it would be. It's basically a live webcam that's on your phone. So you can take it like, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it just seems like, I don't know, inappropriate to me. Like, I'm at the gym locker room. Like, oh, someone naked's behind me, but everybody can see it, but they don't know.
Well, I don't think that it's meant for like to
It's not
go
meant for
sneak
it,
up to people. But you're right. People are going to do
can.
that. People are going to do
Even if
that.
it's not on purpose. Like,
And that's again, I'm so torn because there is like a lot of cool stuff that you could see on there. Like I said, backstage at the Country Music Awards or with us, we had this huge storm. We showed you a picture of the storm earlier. This storm came in on Sunday night, so we decided to set up the periscope, right?
Yeah.
And here's us almost getting hit by lightning. Dang it, it went to the wrong video. Hang on, give me a second.
What are you watching over there?
We're going to get to that in just 1 second. Here we go.
All right.
What up? You guys want it? There. Oh, shit! Woo! We're outside!
But it's cool because you could just set it up
I'm
and
sure
you
our
can be like,
neighbors love
oh.
us.
Huh?
I'm sure our neighbors love us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no...
Especially right now.
There's no... What do you mean right now? How about when you're like,
There. Oh, shit!
like the...
Why are we so loud and we both are saying like the same words together?
I don't know.
John says it's Periscope Droid is the app for droids.
And it's the same app?
And the movie is Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project.
That's
I'm
from
such
Jake.
an idiot.
Yeah.
I should have known that.
I know. Sorry.
Android for Life says Horizon. Horizon, we're going to get to that story in just a few minutes of... You're right over there?
Yeah, I just like to... I mean... Ugh, my microphone's dirty.
Well, what are you doing to it?
I don't know. I think I'm like spitting.
There you go. Paying the respect segment. Let's jump right into paying respects right now. If you have somebody you'd like to pay respects to, you can do it in the chat at pkandDK.com. Always appreciate it. Maybe somebody in the news that you saw. It could be a friend. It could be whatever. As long as you can make it in a little small sentence, we can read it on the show. You'd like to pay respects to, and I don't have it up, but
Oh no! How terrible!
let me see if I can bring it up. I might be able to bring it up.
Oh,
JJ Watt.
Don't you even worry
But you
about it.
can't play it from there. So
Oh,
what is that
that's
going to do?
true.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell me about JJ.
So last night at the Rockets, when JJ Watt was sitting courtside and he was twerking it, so I just want to be like, hey, that's what we were all talking about at work today was JJ's twerking.
Like, what were you guys saying? Like, because I would figure that conversation would be pretty quick.
Was he wearing a hat? What was he wearing? Was he wearing a tight shirt? What about his pants? Were they jeans? Were they slacks? What do you look like?
It's loading, by the way, if you're watching the show. It's a Vine, I guess?
There we go. It's really short.
Yeah. But it's amazing that, like, really, it's not even that bad. And
No, it's just funny, and it just shows how great, like, of a guy is. Twerk it.
You know what was interesting, though? Like, so I'm watching the game last night before we fell asleep, and I kept catching myself. Like, I was trying to, like, spot JJ courtside. Like, I think he's almost a distraction being at the games because everybody wants to, like, see JJ.
Yeah,
like,
everyone
that's
is
what great of a
excited.
personality he is that
Everyone-
people,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? Like, were you trying to watch him all the time, or?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I noticed that he was there, I was like, ooh. I don't know. I just like the guy.
And this morning,
He's a
all the
nice guy.
news, there was almost like more news about JJ being at the game.
Even
and
though the team won.
yeah, the
Rockets
team won.
but
Like we should be talking about the fact that the team kicked some serious ass.
And that, yes. And
you know what I'm saying?
But-
there you go. Oh, they mad.
Oh,
No,
dang
they are.
mad. Yes.
We should be talking about that, but we're not. We're talking about the fact that JJ was at the game. The fact
And
that
he
JJ
twerks.
liked the little kid that sang the anthem. The fact that JJ twerked. It's like we have a
We follow
team
JJ.
that's going to go to the next round.
Well, I mean,
Come
yes, they will, but we're moving to Dallas.
Oh, they mad.
To play them, and then once we beat them again, because they have 2 star players that are out.
We're going to beat them. Not
And
a problem.
then for all of those that are in Portland, we don't want to forget the Blazers are also on tonight.
Got their ass kicked.
Yes, but they're coming back, so don't
You
hate.
think so? I hope so.
Don't hate.
I hope so. You know,
Even though our
I got
boy
love.
G Timberlake is, for the Grizzlies, he's part owner, but we love the Blazers.
I got love for Blazers. Lived there for 10 years. Got love for them. Paying respects continues to, and you want to go through the chat while I do these. A 92-year-old lady in England recently stopped a guy from mugging her friend by ramming him with her mobility scooter. Let's pay respects to her. There you go. Grandma keeping it gully, folks. 26-year-old lady won the St. Louis Marathon last weekend, but it turns out she skipped the entire course and jumped in right at the finish line. But she did the same thing last year when she came in third. She was stripped of her title, banned from future races, but for the effort, I have to pay respects. There you go. I also have to pay respects. If you were here last week, we had to pay some serious taxes. And next thing I know, the computer wasn't working. And I mean, it's very embarrassing because I even watched the show back and I'm yelling at the screen, right? So I feel this guy, and I have to pay respects to the guy in Colorado who took his computer out and unloaded 8 rounds. Plow, plow, pow, pow, straight fire.
To the computer?
Right into the computer. He got arrested, however, because he discharged within city limits. But sometimes, you know, it just makes you feel good.
Can you just
You got to
kick it?
drop some steel. Let's pay respect.
You can't just like kick the computer or
I did the
carve in it. Like,
first
I
computer we
hate
bought
you.
for the other studio, Studio C. I actually kicked it all the way down the hall and then shoved it down the chute all the way down.
Okay, well, good. Glad to see that we are normal around here.
A Michigan lady who's been sentenced to 3 to 7 years in prison for opening fire at a McDonald's restaurant after the workers there failed to put bacon on her burger. I have to pay respect to her. I feel her pain. They offered her a free meal, so they remade it, gave it back, forgot the bacon again.
Oh, no.
Pow, 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 pow. That's what happens.
God.
There you go. Well, you got to forget the lady's bacon twice. Come on now.
The
Twice
bacon
you got to forget the lady's
the
bacon?
bacon's so like thin you can see through it.
Come on now. Those are my respects. Anything in the chat? Go ahead.
We have somebody from Horizon pay respects for the owner of a Lambo in Portland who didn't beat the out of the guy who rode his bike on top of the car.
Wait, can you do a follow-up on that? Did the guy get busted? Like, I was wondering about that.
I didn't hear that story.
Yeah, there was a Lamborghini parked in front of Jake's. Remember Jake's?
Oh, yes.
And some dude in a BMX bike.
BMX bike cruises over at Lambo.
Yeah. Let me, do you want...
Hold on.
You can send me the link. I'll play it in just a few minutes. But I was curious, like, and I don't know if you know or not, but so did the guy, like, get his ass beat, get arrested? Like, something had to have happened to the guy, right? Something at some point. I saw the story on a different website that said that it happened in Manhattan. So I had like this whole argument with Ivan this morning about like, I'm like, no, it happened in Manhattan. He was like, no, man, it's just PDX right there. I'm like, there's nothing worse than being wrong. I was. There you go. WTF stories coming up in just a few minutes. Also in the chat. Just going through the chat real quick.
Ew.
What's the matter?
Oh, just another quick story out of Portland. Police downtown Portland are saying that food carts are buying stolen meat.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
To get it cheaper.
Okay.
Because, you know, they have a Cartlandia down there.
Let me pay some respect to that. There you go. Getting it in.
Sometimes sweet, all the time crazy. About each other. PK and DK. Forget normal.
Every once in a while, I mean, like, I honestly thought to myself, I really did. I'm like, I've seen it all out of Japan. They do the pranks. They got the weird videos there. Like, they just stop this. I mean, I've seen it, all of it. You know, there's nothing that's going to come out of Japan that at this point in my life is going to still shock me. And I'm going to be in disbelief. This video right here I'm about to play for you did just that for me earlier this week. It's a show out of Japan, a karaoke show out of Japan, where was that the link of the BMX thing?
It was, yes, but Horizon beat me and put in the chat. So
Thank you, Horizon.
Thanks, Horizon, for being on top of it.
So this is a show that they do in Japan where Oh Boy Karaoke's as the lady plays with his no-no spot. And I guess the whole thing is to see how far in the karaoke song he can get.
This makes me uncomfortable.
So I was thinking maybe can we reenact this on the show?
I don't want to see his O face. Ew. Who watches this? His eyes are like crossing.
This is a difference between men and women. Like,
yes.
I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome, right? And then there's DK. Hey, how much would it take for you to have that job? Like, if somebody was like, you're gonna be, you know, like
Jerking people off?
well, you're so vulgar.
Well, what else would you call it?
Well, I don't know. Not like, you know, you're gonna be a star of a karaoke show.
Oh my God, you can see it. How is this on TV?
Do you think,
For
like,
science, yes, for science, everybody. Go get your happy face from John.
well, here it is. Here's the ending.
Finish.
Hey, look, we're like the little box right there with the Asian lady. Ha!
Wow. Wow. They definitely have different regulations over there. In
Do you think
Japan.
like Japanese people come over here and they're like, man, this TV sucks here. There's like nothing good on.
Probably. I mean, if that's like on the TV, that's not on like special channels or.
Christy in the chat saying that girl's into it.
Yeah.
I don't know how she could be. Like, is she forced to do that? Like,
Maybe that gives her pleasure. To each
I doubt
their
it. It's a
own.
TV show.
I don't know.
She's like a model on The Price is Right or something, right?
Looks like it.
I mean, it's not, you know, that's what, like, I don't know. I'm very, very like, what? So what do you think? Are we down?
No. No.
There you go.
Not my thing.
I haven't got a karaoke mic.
Of course you do.
Karaoke mic, like, you know, we're ready. Actually, we're kind of ready to go because you can't even see down there. You can just like, can I get a hey strong? Oh, can I get a
Finish. Finish him. Finish him.
fatality?
There you go.
DK wins.
Yeah.
Raymond saying that's tortured. Jason saying she looked like she was hammering it down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Horizon with the Japanese have the best damn game shows. Puts ours to shame. Wow.
There you go.
That is a fact, Jack. And our WTF stories, and I guess that kind of kicks off the WTF stories of the week.
Now it's time. What the A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
Oh yeah. Well, PK, remember that table is made of glass.
Oh, yeah.
No thanks, PK. We don't need to see your O face.
Not very nice. I have a very lovely O face. Thank you very much.
You've seen it?
Me?
How do you see your own O face?
Actually, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense because aren't your eyes usually closed?
I don't know. How does it look? You tell me how it looks. Okay, well, yours looks like this. No, wait. No, the girls always bite their lip, right? It's like this.
Thanks with my rabbit teeth.
WTF story, the first one this week. A 57-year-old grandmother in England has severe agoraphobia, whatever, right? This chick can't leave the house. She hasn't left the house in years. She finally walked out of her front door and fell down a manhole cover, so she's probably never going to leave her house again.
There you go.
Oh, that's so sad. Agoraphobia is a fear of open spaces.
Yeah, but how is it that, like, for years you can't leave your house and you finally manage to get the courage up to walk out of your house when you fall down a manhole?
I don't know. That's
I mean, that's
bad.
just like the odds of that happening are, you know what I'm saying? Awesome. Biology professor in England is out of his goddamn mind. He says if you want to attract a guy faster, ladies, listen up in the chat. You should stop shaving your armpits because the pheromones down there can attract you guys or what have you. He did not answer the question of, all right, after you get the guy and you take your shirt off, what the hell happens when he sees your bush?
Ew, that's
You know what I'm
gross.
saying?
Yeah.
And I have to give you some respect for keeping your stuff clean.
Always.
That's right. Do you see that?
Oh.
Clean. There you
Yes.
go.
Thanks. Now everyone can see my fat man arms.
I'm not
Wonderful.
even going to lie. I'm kind of like just as you can't really see, can you?
Just as clean. That's
Yeah, I'm
weird,
pretty
honey.
clean. I'm clean as hell. I don't like the smell of like just the BO. Like,
For those who are listening, not watching, we're talking about our armpits. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that and I do shave like pretty much everything.
Your chest, your toe hair.
I go through a couple
Your
of like
ears,
electric
your
razors a year. A
eyebrows.
couple of them, like no joke.
Yeah, you're a Greek man. You have lots
jammed
of fur.
up and stuff. No, I don't have that much hair. Like,
Well, no, because you trim it all off.
That's true. That's true. But I don't have like a lot of like, you know, you see the people that have the back hair and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't have that problem.
No, because Yeah, that's true. You do not
Yeah,
have
no,
back hair.
I'm
you
all right.
just have like those 3-inch long hairs randomly.
Watch your mouth.
It's true.
5 teens in Florida facing charges. They broke into 20 houses trying to steal gold because they wanted to make themselves some gold teeth. All right. Guy in England recently bought a tattoo gun and tried to tattoo his son's name on his arm. He misspelled it. Instead of Riley, he did Ripe. So, I don't know. Maybe some things you should just leave for the pros. WTF continues with the South Carolina. Guy kidnapped a lady there, put her in the trunk of the car, but he had no idea how to use a stick shift, so he couldn't take off. He also didn't know that in the trunk was an emergency release lever.
Yeah, it's like glow in the dark.
Yeah, so as he was trying to figure out the gear, she popped up, found a cop. He
Like
still
the Jack
couldn't
in the
figure
Box.
out how to take off. They came back with a cop. He's been arrested. And finally, New York, we end with a lady in New York accused of performing root canals and other dental procedures when the doctor was out of the office.
Oh.
She had a little bit of training, but not a lot of training. So
Yeah.
whenever the doctor would leave, she wanted to play doctor. So she would give root canals. And one
To
lady,
their patients?
one lady for years, she's been in pain. The other chick got like some kind of root canal infection or what have you. And that's how they
Awful.
busted her. How horrible is that?
That's awful, yeah, because a lot of people that go to the dentist, they already have that fear of pain or dental, or they don't like being there in the first place. So to have that much pain after you go,
Yeah.
that's awful.
Horrible, right?
Yes.
All right. A wine break, everybody.
Oh,
A little wine break right now.
I'm allowed to drink wine?
Well, I don't know if you can follow along with the show instead of like, I don't know what.
I thought you were, yes.
Are you still mad about? What?
Hashtag no,
What?
not mad.
Okay. Wine break? We need like a little wine break song. Like,
Yeah, maybe is there like, I was trying to see if you had any
I don't think I have
sounders
anything
that
now.
are like long.
What's that? Really? Really? That's wonderful, honey.
You finished yours?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I think I got,
Horrible wine.
I think I got,
I'm about to set a record here.
What are you doing?
I thought that there was another one that had all of our
If you tell me what you're looking for, I might be able to help you.
one that says all app. This one. Like the technical. Oh, that one.
You want to just hit it?
No, but that's not the right one. We're not having technical difficulties. We're having wine difficulties that our cups are so full we have to drink it. Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Do you have the video you can post? Because it is Earth Day. The video that you did back in Portland where you ran the car and did not participate in Earth Day, but did the opposite?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no
Okay,
idea.
I'll find it.
No, but I do have this call I wanted to play.
Motherfucker.
Oh man, where did it go? Hold on, think I have to double click on it. I found this during the week. I'm like, I gotta kind of have to make a video to this.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm trying to reach the room of Marvin.
Oh, you haven't heard.
What?
Marvin is dead.
May I ask who I'm speaking to?
D-E-A-D. Dead.
May I ask who I'm talking to?
Marvin's a gunner.
Yeah, I love that one. That was one of my favorites. This one's pretty good too, though.
Yeah, you guys carry bait?
I beg your pardon?
I'm looking for some bait.
Okay.
It's the brand is Master.
Master bait?
Yeah. You get that? You get
Oh, come on now. Yeah. All right.
There you go.
Let's go back in the day before I get myself,
And now it's time for DK's Today, Back in the Day.
That's so funny. All right. Obviously, let me put the camera on me because he's going to tell me something. Let me turn the mics off too. That does look like Asian Ivan. All right, back.
I say shit.
Oh, so funny. Masturbate. Oh, that tied in too. I didn't even do that on purpose. It tied in.
Sure, you're just so funny. You're so
Masturbate.
natural. Yeah. So back in the day, we got Gina Carano. Is 33.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know. She's a badass MMA minx who transitioned into acting by starring in Haywire. I have no clue who that is.
Haywire was a badass action movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have Tony Romo is 35.
You know who he is, right?
Yes,
All
of
right.
course, quarterback.
Keep it going.
Kourtney Kardashian is 36.
She's the fat one?
No,
actually, she look good now.
That's Chloe.
Chloe look good now. Did you see how much weight she lost? Chloe got like a 6-pack. What?
Wow.
Chloe look good. Chloe make me. Oh, Chloe.
Okay, we got James McAvoy is 36. Professor X and X-Men and First Class. Kate Hudson, 36.
Kate Hudson's pretty hot too. Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson.
James Franco, he's in that new movie about the guy in Oregon.
Yeah.
He is 37.
Wait, what new movie about the guy in Oregon?
Well, it's a true life story. Like the guy's in the jail.
It's not the dude that got lost in the desert and he had to chop his arm off?
No, that's like a long time ago.
Okay, just making sure. Let me do Temptress. She's 38. 226 fine films she worked on, including Secret Agent 69, Ally McFeel, I Know Who You Did Last Summer, World's Luckiest Black Man, and She Squirts Till It Hurts.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's respect.
There you go.
We also have Melissa Joan Hart is 39. Victoria Beckham, 41.
What's up?
41.
41.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel old?
No, why would it?
Because I know you're a big Spice Girls fan. I didn't know.
So, I mean, everybody gets better with age, just as wine. Jennifer Garner is 43.
Yep.
Adam McKay is 57.
Yep.
Just kidding, 47. Okay.
Pick it up. Let's
Martin
go. Keep
Lawrence
going.
is 50. We have Conan O'Brien at 52. Bill Belichick is 63. Do you know who he is?
Yes, I was going to see if you knew who he was.
Of course. I'm all about football.
All right, making sure.
Tony Danza is 64. And Jack Nicholson is 78.
All about football, not all about actors, huh?
No.
I love how you
I love sports. I mean,
who's the coach of the Seahawks? Go.
Pete Carroll.
What?
There you go.
That's all I know.
She on point, though. She on point. We'll stop right there. Moving on to back in the day, 1978. I was curious to see if you've seen the Blues Brothers. It premiered this week back in 1978. You haven't seen the movie?
I have not, no.
Unbelievable. We really have to do the thing where like everybody in the chat suggests an old school movie that we have to watch and you have to report back on. Because it's amazing to me how many like classic old school movies you have not seen. 1980, the Boston Marathon. Rosie Ruiz was the first lady to cross the finish line. Some reason she was disqualified. She did the same thing we talked about earlier. She just jumped in at the race at the end to cross the finish line. They threw her out. 1943, a Swiss chemist, Albert Hofmann, became the first person to take LSD. Is that something that piques your interest?
No, why would it?
All right, just making sure. Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. We're listening to that back in 1990. Nothing compares to you. 1994, Nine Inch Nails had their album, The Downward Spiral, with Hurt and Closer.
Okay.
Is that the I Wanna You Like an Animal?
I don't think that's called Closer.
What is that then?
Oh. I can look it up.
I thought the same thing. I thought that was that. By the way, Alfredo saying DK on point. Yeah. Wait, Closer is that song, isn't it?
Sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Closer by 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, yeah.
Let me violate you.
Oh, this is very dirty.
You let me desecrate you.
Huh. Okay. You
help me. Now that's the song that they should do on the karaoke show. You know what I'm saying?
It's your sex I can smell. Help me. You make me perfect. Help me.
That's not how it even goes.
Think of somebody else. Why would you think of somebody else?
Help me.
I don't get it. And then he wants to F you like an animal? Like which animal? Like a dog? Cat? I don't understand. This song is really
Why would you immediately go to a dog?
I mean, what other kind of animal?
I don't know, but you immediately went to a dog.
The Kiki's over here licking my leg. My mistake.
1995, we're listening to Red Light Special by TLC. I was never a really big fan of that song, but that's what we were listening to back then. Also, the Fugees, Killing Me Softly with the song 1996. What? Killing Me Softly with you.
His song.
I don't really remember the words of that.
Okay.
The Monster Jam, Return of the Mac. We're listening to that in 1997. You know how that goes?
Return of the Mac.
Woo, woo.
Return of the Mac.
Yeah, yeah.
Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac.
Woo. 2003, Kid Rock.
Yes.
The Cocky album was out with that featured the song with Sheryl Crow, Picture.
Yeah.
And in 2003, Michael Jordan played his last NBA game. So
That's sad. Aw.
Yeah.
I do like Michael Jordan.
Okay, all right, that's good to know.
I do. I used to have his book.
There you go.
What book?
Memoir.
He had a book?
Yeah.
Was there anything good in the book?
I think I got it at JCP.
Okay, but what was the book about?
His career, basketball, lots of pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I just found another prank call I'd like to play. Is that all right?
Of course.
All right. This is probably my favorite one of all time.
Okay. Oh, we should play it for our friend.
Hello.
Hi, is Jim there?
Damn it. Who's this? You have the wrong number.
It says right here, call Jim at this phone number.
What the? He doesn't live here.
Okay.
I don't know him.
Is this 81876?
Yes, it is, but it's not.
You didn't even let me finish the number.
I don't give a shit. Don't call anymore here. Son of a bitch. So,
you need to start being polite on the phone.
Listen, you son of a bitch.
You listen here.
What are you calling here?
You put him on the phone right now.
You doesn't live here. This is the house of the... You
put him on the phone.
You asshole. You asshole.
No, you.
Son of a...
How about you come over here and tell...
Call him back anymore here.
You tell it to my face.
You call him back over here.
Yeah, you bring it.
Bring who?
Bring you. And you tell it to my face.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Not gonna...
Get out of here.
You get out of here.
You are a son of a bitch, asshole. Well,
where's Jimmy?
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson, my ass. He doesn't live here, you son of a... How many times you already called? And how many times I have to tell you he doesn't live here?
Jimmy Johnson doesn't live there?
No, he doesn't live here.
How do I know you're not lying?
You asshole.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm scared now.
Listen, you son of a... I just called the FBI. They're gonna track you.
You called who?
Number.
Who'd you?
And they're gonna kick your fucking ass. They're gonna arrest you, you motherfucker. Don't call here anymore.
Looking for. This is Jim. Is there any messages for me?
Nobody called for Jim.
I think I have a few messages.
You son of a mother. You son of a bitch. What are you fucking? Who gave you this phone number, you asshole?
My friend.
Phone number, asshole. Who gave you this phone number, you son of a bitch?
I got it.
This phone number, asshole. Who? Where did you get this phone number, you son of a bitch? Where?
In the phone book.
Where you get this phone number, you son of a bitch? Where?
In the phone book.
In the phone book, you motherfucker.
Anybody told you how rude you are?
You, yes, I am. Son of a bitch. You. So.
Hi, this is the FBI calling. Is Jim there?
You son of a bitch, motherfucker. Son of a bitch.
Oh, the days of prank calls. Man, do I miss those. Man, do I miss those.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
As always, you can vote online for our point and counterpoint. Please do so at some point. Maybe you're watching or listening to a replay of this. You can do it at www.pkndk.com. Hit the live tab, scroll down. You'll see point counterpoint right there. And you can tell us if, like, playing with a kid is going to make you want a kid, because that is my question. And I think the answer to that is yes, little girl.
That sounds weird. It was the toddler.
Well, it wasn't like, that's a girl.
Good Lord. No.
It was, she was like, you know,
we're hanging out.
Teaching her how to swim and stuff. And I'm like, stop it.
And
God
it was
damn it.
fun. And I was like, I can.
Stop it.
In my head, I can just, I can vision
exactly my point.
tiny little PK.
See?
Just a little PK.
Don't even vote. Don't even bother on voting.
And
voting is close.
But you know what?
I already know the answer.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkandk.com.
I know the answer.
Yesterday when we were at the pool, there was this little kid that reminded me just of you. He was
the devil child.
Also 3 and had like a little mohawk haircut. Hanging out.
This kid was John, I'm going to borrow that if I may. This kid was the ISIS of kids.
Oh.
Wouldn't like chill out, splashing water, running around.
Yes.
Lunatic this little bastard was. Must have been 4, maybe 5. Lunatic this thing.
It reminded me of PK.
Holy F, I could never do kids because of that kid.
Totally reminded me of like a little PK, because that's usually how PK is when he's an adult, you know, and drunk. So just envision PK putting him down to like pint-sized PK. This was like...
Okay, that's first and foremost, that's not exactly how I am, and I don't appreciate...
That's exactly how you are.
I don't appreciate that.
We're going back to the basketball video.
All right, maybe I'm kind of like a little like that boy. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And Christy, what playing with a kid would reinforce that I don't want one. That's all right, Christy. Thank you.
I love them, but I love them when they go home to their house.
Who said that?
That's Christy.
Oh, Christy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, though. That's true if she was playing with that devil child that we ran across yesterday. But the one that she was playing with was like really, really sweet
She didn't
and
even
quiet. And she was like
talk.
hugging her neck and stuff. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
please.
she was so sweet.
Do something that's like gonna like turn her off on kids. Like when her arm was around your neck, I was hoping she would choke you or something.
Oh, thanks,
you know what I'm
honey.
saying?
Thank
Like
you
do
so much.
something that's gonna not be as cute as this situation is right now. But she didn't, and just wanted. I guess I'm asking the parents out there: is that something? Is that like a new gadget that you play with, and you're like, oh, I kind of really want one? Or am I looking too much into it? Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Maybe I am.
It was just like a 3-hour thing. That's all. But the problem is now that we live in Houston, there aren't a lot of children around us because a lot of the friends that we are hanging out with around here do not have children. If we go back home, I mean, like our great
We left
friends
at the right time.
they
Sorry.
have 1, 2, 3 kids. Like all of our friends back in Portland have children. So I'm 100% positive if we were still in Portland, which is why my mom's going to love you so much, we would definitely have children by now. However,
But we don't. So can I get a hey, strong?
headsprung. However,
Can I get a hey, strong?
However, we not about that life, but no children.
Somebody's grumpy. I gotta pull that. We gotta pull that.
Yeah.
That kid from The Omen. That's from Tony. Yes, that kid was from The Omen. Good ass kicking. Some military bearings is all they need. True, John. But usually when you see people that go to like to boarding school or something, it's like it's a little late. Like you need to have the discipline from the very, very beginning. You know. I think so.
You do, but I mean, gosh,
We're not ready. We're just not ready. That's why I don't want you to get like chew a test and no kids.
Raising children is so hard. I mean, we have Kiki. I mean, she's already like asleep and everything, but we have,
Where is she?
I only see my like.
I moved the camera because he's always there, but now she's like where I used to have the old camera. It's like I'm gonna have to get cameras all over the damn place.
For Kiki Cam.
Next week we got to talk about what do you have something that Headstrong is a different song. It is a different song.
It's Headstrong by LL
Cool J.
Did I ever tell you the time?
Oh no, but please do.
That I was all of like 16 years old when we were at a concert downtown Portland, my friend and I, and we decided that it was too crazy. We were in like the first 10 rows, too crazy mosh pit happening for like LL Cool J. So we were like, oh, let's just like get out of here before like I think it was O-Town or something who's going to come on next. Like, no, we don't want to deal with that. Like, let's just have them take us away. So security pulled us through the front where the stage was because it was quicker than going back. And then by the time they pulled us up on stage, I literally was on stage with LL Cool J and we're like dancing. And I was like, yeah, dancing my butt off with LL Cool J. I was 16 years old. And then after he left, like after that song, then we like went home. But
so Mr. LL, the FBI will be getting in touch with you really, really soon.
What's LL
I don't know.
stand for again?
Oh my God, are you kidding me again with this crap?
Long Leg Cool J. No.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Long Leg Cool J. There you go. He also goes by the name of Daddy Long Leg Cool J. Yes, he does. There you go. Ladies love Cool James.
That's what
Stupid.
it is. Especially 16-year-olds.
Reno, your vote, going back to something that just struck me off. Reno, your vote does count. It's not pointless. It does count. I'm going to tally the votes up. I kid you not. And we'll have like an actual voting stuff next week on the show. In fact, if you give me a second, I can maybe try to look it up right now.
And then I'll go through the chat real quick.
All right, go ahead and do that.
Horizon, kids aren't for me. They bug me enough when they're around me. Not going to happen.
Slow your shit down,
Mama.
Mama.
Live with one. Christy says,
not that slow, Mama.
Besides, my dog is way better behaved than any kid ever. Amen, Christy. So what's the outcome? We're going to pull out for you, Jason.
Hold on. I'm bringing it up. Y'all calm your ass down. I'm bringing it up.
Alfredo says, another DK story. Yeah. Yada, yada, yada.
How does the beginning of that song go? We up in the club?
We be up in the club. We be posting the back when we be in the club. Girl always to come to the back. Everybody get headstrong.
Everybody headstrong. Can I get a headstrong?
You sound like you're in the toilet or something. That's not karaoke, Mike.
I'm taking a shit. Big ass shit. All right.
All right, we're so cool.
Anything else? I'm trying to look up the results, but you're throwing me off. So keep going.
I mean, my vote is pointless because I agree with PK. We all know the answer.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dude. Login page, your logged in page. Jesus Christ, they make everything so difficult nowadays, like when it comes to anything. Hold on, guys. I'm going to have the votes in just 1 second. Hang on a second.
Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh, no, you can't.
You know, kind of like Tokyo after Godzilla. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. You know, kind of like the Death Star after Luke Skywalker. Please
Can't
stand
do
by.
any Star Wars
PK and
noises?
DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Kind of like the Enterprise that one time it got blown up. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, kind of like the Titanic after hitting that iceberg. Please stand by.
You suck at noises.
I don't know noises.
Star Wars? I am your father.
Oh.
Titanic? No, Jack, you're gonna drown.
No, Rose, I love you.
No, Rose, you're too... Why can't you share the raft? You're not that fat. Maybe I can just hang on to one of your legs, Rose.
You're much better than I am.
Yeah, I know. Point, counterpoint.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Well, I'm with PK. Yep, it's what's happened with my girl. What's out, son? 52.0% of the votes. You're 46.9% of the votes. PK, you're an idiot. It's not like that at all. Nothing to worry about. So still time. You know, that's where it is there right now. 52% versus 46.9.
Okay.
I don't know how the F that works. It's not my algorithm, but that's what it is right now. If you'd like to vote, you can. Online, pkanddk.com. The majority of people watch the show at replay or what have you on Spreaker or TuneIn now that we're on.
Yeah, tune in. Should I see if I can pull that up on our?
No, because I still look. To be fair, if you guys have Spreaker, please continue to use Spreaker because it's easier for the stats, and please subscribe to the Spreaker for the love of God. Now, if you, for whatever reason, like you can't have Spreaker, then you have to go to TuneIn. All right, I get that. That's cool. It just like adds a lot of math to trying to figure out how many people listen.
We know how great PK is at math, so just do it.
Fucked up.
Wait, what?
Up.
Oh, stop with the picture.
What picture? I'm not going to do nothing about the picture.
Yeah, look at how rosy my cheeks are.
Yeah, that chick's trying to fight me.
Oh, God.
Periscope. Wait, what? I have to Twitter or something.
Oh, my God, honey. That's so rude.
All right, no, I'm just kidding around. Big thanks to everybody for joining us, right? Is there anything else that's on your notes that you'd like to... Can I see your notes real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you hold your notes up to see like what you've brought to the show this week? If you can, please. Awesome.
There you go.
I did send you a few things to your email.
Good, stellar work.
I sent you a few good things to your email.
You did. You sent me the baseball thing and some other stuff. So, anything else you'd like to cover before we get out of here? Next week, we got to talk a little about this road trip that it's not going to affect the show. So we're going to keep being on Wednesday.
Don't worry about that.
But not this weekend. But next weekend we're taking like this road trip in a minivan. I know, no kids though. To see Texas. We're going to go see
the
like
great state of Texas.
And we're going to a city that's named after a female body part that I can't even like.
No, it's not.
Taralingus or something?
Taralinga.
Taralingus.
That's not. How is that a female body part?
There you go.
Wishful thinking.
Or like a sex act or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying.
Okay, sure.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Hey, who's talking about... I feel you guys will be having a kid within the next 2 years, and it will be the cute Alfredo.
Curse on you! I will go to New Orleans and get like one of those witch doctors to put the voodoo that you do on you.
You already have a voodoo doll.
I do have a voodoo doll. You're lucky I can't reach it right now because I'll put a curse on you. And please don't put that evil out there.
No babies.
And I'm going to stick with, by the way, when she turns me down for sex, I'm going to stick with the should have had sex with a tree? No, that was way too long. No, damn it, what was it? Somebody put it back in the chat real quick so I can copy and paste it. It was like hashtag should have done the tree or something, or like, no, it was something else, right? because I don't want to say should have done the tree because then everybody would be like, oh, what the hell is the matter with this guy? So put it back in the thing. Big thanks to everybody that podcasts and watches the show at a later time. Big thanks to everybody that hits the like button and subscribes. That means a lot to us. And thank you guys for joining us this week. I'm pretty sure this is it. If you'd like to connect with us throughout the week, Facebook and Twitter is the way. Sometimes I'm in here working. I think I was in here working today. You have to understand that like some of the monitors don't all turn on. Like right now we have the show on, everything is on. So sometimes I don't see you guys in the chat if I'm in here. So if I'm looking like just special in here and just by myself or whatever, send me a tweet or join in the chat and say what up. And then I'll say what up right back to you. Our 24/7 webcam is always on. So I don't know. You probably would have seen her naked if you were watching it this week at some point. I'm not going to tell you when. But like, yeah, she walks in here and she was like, "Is the webcam on?" I'm like, "You know we have a 24/7 webcam in here, so why are you in here naked?" Okay, I'm gonna walk back. I think she's doing it on purpose. What do you have?
Hashtag time to find a tree.
Time to find a tree. That's what it is. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Tony.
Christy.
Thank you, Christy. Appreciate it. I don't see Christy. Christy put it in?
Yeah.
Time to look for a tree. No, thank you, Christy. Just kidding.
Oh, bitch. Why are you being so nasty?
I'm not being nasty. I'm very good.
Be polite, PK.
I am polite, PK. I am very polite.
What do we got going this weekend? There has to be something fun coming up.
We have nothing this week. This weekend, I'm going to work on Kiki. I'm going to be in here all day tomorrow.
Can you go back real quick and show? Because we do have a lot of new joiners that joined in after you played the parody. What you're working on.
Well, it's not really a parody, but yeah, I'll bring it up.
So PK's been working on a small parody that includes PK. It's based on the Rihanna song "Bitch Better Have My Money."
What we should do. I was thinking about this. I'm sorry.
We were having this conversation. The song was in my head. I was like, "Oh, I love that Rihanna song. It just sounds so badass." And then we're walking Kiki, and I was like, "Bitch better take me potty." And I was like, "Oh, that's what Kiki would say." And then PK and I just went back and forth for a little bit. We spit some rhyme, and then we came up with this.
We didn't spit some rhyme. We just tried to yeah, I guess we spit some rhyme.
Yeah, we're not like red fish, blue fish, green fish, yellow fish, or whatever it is.
But this isn't really the entire thing. This is just a test to see if I can make her look realistic when she talks. And let me see if I can blow her up so everybody online could see it a little bit better. I'm just not sure that I can get it any bigger than it already is. I think I might be able to. Hang on 1 second, guys. Hang on 1 second. No, this is weird.
They're like, the P in PK isn't for polite.
Why not? All right.
P is for put it away. P is for pissy.
So this is, what, am I pissy tonight? I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be pissy.
P is for pantalones.
I try not to get pissy,
AKA pants.
What did I get pissy about tonight?
No, they're just talking.
Okay.
They're just chit-chatting.
This is the, by the way, this is the Kiki thing. All right.
Bitch better take me potty. Y'all should know.
See, if she talks right there, too, and she talks the rest of the time, I think it's going to look pretty good, right?
All right,
Again, this is just a screen test. I believe that's what people in Hollywood call it.
Oh, okay.
Screen test of what it would look like when the whole process is done.
So put it in the chat what you guys truly honestly think, because if y'all think it sucks, then he's going to not.
Well, yeah, I don't want to spend 4 days on it, and if you guys think it sucks, you know what I'm saying? But I think that you should always see us, because part of the song is where you at, and it's empty rooms, and part of the song is don't ignore me or whatever, So you always see the back of our heads, and at the very end, you finally get to see our front of our heads somehow, and we have the eyebrows, Rihanna.
With her eyebrows.
Does that make sense?
It does.
All right, this is a work in progress. We don't know what we're doing. We're just having fun and
being silly.
This is my screen test of Kiki.
Bitch better take me potty. Y'all should know me well enough. Bitch better take me potty. Please don't call me on my bluff, for I make a naughty.
Now, if she keeps talking throughout all those clips, I think we got something. What?
Just open closed mouth is really crappy looking. If you could have a more dynamic mouth, that would be better.
Yeah, I need to do that. I think I was thinking the same thing.
That?
No, I appreciate that, and I was thinking the same thing, because right here, if you look at this part, let me see if I can drag it down a little bit. I don't think I can make it any bigger than that.
Okay.
So you can't really see it, but
truth telling. Wednesday.
Yeah, no,
From
because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, you know what? There's going to have to be a certain crap level to it, but I'm going to do my best to like, because look, yo, motherfucker, I ain't Jimmy Watson. Who did Star Wars?
I don't know. I don't watch that.
I don't know. J.J. Abrams. I'm not J.J. Abrams. Like, I don't know how, So I'm doing my best here. But like even like this clip right here that you're looking at, like she wouldn't open her mouth. So that's all artificial. Like her mouth is not open there. It's just like my effects.
At first I thought she was wearing sunglasses, but now I got it.
No, it's her eyebrows.
I got it now.
Damn it, they should have been higher?
No, but when you go to the other ones, then I can tell. Yeah, I can tell there.
Yeah, I know, but come on, that's kind of realistic looking.
That is, I think it is.
I think I need to move her chin down. Like all the like this whole region needs to go down more than what I have right there.
You need to be more dramatic. Yes, like Jaws.
But we're going towards that right direction. You know what I'm saying? Like
In the chat we have act like the chick in the Japanese game show and finish it. Hello.
I'm singing.
Hello, I'm talking. Why aren't you listening?
Denise is talking right now.
Oh
I
my
hate
God.
her. Oh my God. She won't shut her mouth ever.
Hey, that's pretty good, right?
That's not what Kiki thinks about me. She says, bitch, better take me potty.
Daddy's the coolest ever. Mommy? Yeah, okay.
All right, honey.
Mommy, not so much.
That's not what Kiki sounds like.
Kiki is the best ever.
Oh my God.
I've seen this. Never mind.
Her beard should move some more. She finally fit into her haircut 6 weeks later.
I'm going to work on the beard. Thank you. Honest talk. Horizon. What was Horizon saying? PK just open, closed mouth is really crappy looking. Oh, damn. You said that a minute ago.
Yeah, thanks for
working on that. But hopefully next week we'll have like the finished product and you can be like, you completely suck or it's semi-entertaining. Either way. And if you have an idea for a parody or something we should do, send it our way. We'd appreciate it. Like I can't tell you how much time trying to be able to like the new songs and I'm like, hey, how can we mess with this? So like if you're like walking around, you're jogging, you're listening to something, you're like, my God, that would be really, really funny. Send it our way. I'll give you full-blown credit. Would love to do it. So yeah, reach out to us. You can reach out to us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube comments, of course, Spreaker. Those are the big ones. Other than that, tune in and Stitcher as well. As always, thank you guys so much for listening, for watching and joining us live in the chat. We appreciate you guys so much. Is there anything else that you would like to say before we close this bitch up?
Oh, I sure hope everyone has a wonderful week. The rest of the week, we got 2 days left till the weekend.
Thank God.
Except for those who work on Saturday, which we both do. High five.
Yeah. This weekend we're working both. We're both working this weekend.
I mean, it's fine.
Not bad though.
I mean,
it's
as long as
can't
you
complain,
enjoy, what you do.
Yeah.
So on that note,
see 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkandk.com. Replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye.